Hi friends, this is Kelsea with Life Alchemy, and this is an about 20-minute Yoga Nidra to reset and regulate the nervous system. Yoga Nidra, also called non-sleep deep rest, has many benefits, including improved sleep quality, energy levels, focus, and sense of well-being and peace, just to name a few. These benefits are often cumulative over time, so I encourage you to practice as regularly as you can, and you might like to experiment with how it feels practicing at different times of day to see what's most supportive for you. Let's begin by settling into a cozy nest to rest. Maybe propping yourself up with pillows or wrapping yourself in a blanket. And come into whatever shape would feel best for your body right now. Any supported position is welcome, and any adjustments throughout this practice are welcome too. If you fall asleep during our time together, or if the attention wanders, that's completely natural. As soon as you notice, simply return to the sound of my voice. Please think of my guidance as suggestion and always do what's right for you, making any modifications that would serve you. I invite you now to join me in 3 physiological sighs, though feel welcome to substitute with any breath or technique that might be soothing for you. Take a full sip of air in through the nose, and another tiny sip of air in, and let it all go through the mouth with a sigh. Repeat this 2 more times at your own pace, and on the exhalations, see if you can soften any tension in the body, sinking into the surface below. During this time together, there's nowhere to be, nothing to do. Simply being, resting just as you are. Gently bring the attention to the heart space now, and notice what's present for you. If you have a Sankalpa or heart's intention you're working with, welcome it in by whispering it internally. Or you might like to use, I am resting and rejuvenating all the layers of my being. Or you might welcome another phrase, image, or somatic feeling that resonates. I invite you now to bring a kind, curious attention to each part of the body as it's named. Simply noticing whatever is present or not present, and seeing if you can allow it to be there in your loving awareness. If it gets too intense, you can always skip a part of the body or shift your attention somewhere sensation is neutral or pleasant. Beginning with the crown of the head, all of the attention gathering at the crown of the head. Between the eyebrows, both of the eyes, the nose, the cheeks left and right, the ears, listening, the lips, chin, the jaw, base of the throat, center of the chest, upper right arm, lower right arm, palm of the hand, the tips of each of the fingers, starting with the thumb, first finger, second finger, third finger, small finger. Attention saturating all of the right fingers and the whole hand and arm. Back to the center of the chest. Upper left arm. Lower left arm. Palm of the hand. The tips of each of the fingers, starting with the thumb. First finger. Second finger. Third finger. Small finger. Attention saturating all of the left fingers and the whole hand and arm. Center of the chest. The navel and the waist. The belly. The pelvic bowl. Upper right leg. Lower right leg. Sole of the foot. the tips of each of the toes, starting with the big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, small toe. Attention saturating all of the right toes and the whole foot and leg. Back to the pelvic bowl. Upper left leg. Lower left leg. Sole of the foot. The tips of each of the toes, starting with the big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, small toe. Attention saturating all of the left toes and the whole foot and leg. The tailbone, the whole spine, all the way up to the crown of the head. The whole body. The whole body resting in kind, curious, loving awareness. Now bring the attention to the natural breath, noticing how the body breathes itself all on its own. Maybe noticing the air at the nostrils, or the rise and fall of the chest and belly. And at your natural pace, counting down the breaths, starting with 8. Inhaling 8, exhaling 8, inhaling 7, exhaling 7, on your own now. And releasing the counting, floating on the lull of now. natural breath. Resting here in the field of presence. For a while longer, rejuvenating in kind awareness itself. In this state of restful awareness, recall your Sankalpa and allow the truth of it to reverberate in your body and out into the space around you. You may have used "I am resting and rejuvenating all the layers of my being," or perhaps something else. Begin to feel the edges of your body and the density of your body held by the surface below. Noticing the rhythm of breath coming in and going out. And begin to welcome a sense of the space around you. Maybe noticing sounds or the temperature. Taking a full breath in through the nose. Breathing out through the mouth. One more time, in through the nose and out through the mouth. You might continue resting here, or you might begin to transition by gently and slowly making small movements, maybe wiggling fingers, maybe wiggling toes. Thank you for practicing with me today. Wishing you much peace and ease.